Thanks for sticking with us. Spring cleaning is not just for your home, it's also for your life. It's a great time to clear space for the new and welcome some fresh opportunity. Here to break it down exactly what that means and how we can do it, spiritual coach Maurielle Barr. First things first, Michelle, I haven't talked to you in a minute. How you doing?
Hi, I am great. It's good to see you and good to be here. We are talking about spring cleaning. People always think about their home, but this is spring cleaning your life. And in the same way that it's good for you to go in your closet and clean things out before you buy new things for the new season, this is about clearing the mental and emotional clutter and getting rid of what no longer serves you before you attract those new and fresh opportuniunities.
Man, I would love, and I think a lot of our viewers as well, would love to be able to clear up that mental clutter, but sometimes the thoughts come fast, they spiral as well. What can people do to clear up that repetitive negative thought on your shoulder that's whispering in your ear?
Yes, there are two questions you want to start with to ask yourself, and get a pen and paper or your journal and spend a few minutes writing it down. One is, what am I holding on to that no longer serves me? And then don't try to make up answers. See what really comes to the forefront, because you may not be aware of it until you ask the question. And the second question is, what do I need to release that's weighing me down? What thoughts are keeping you up in the middle of the night? What on your to-do list do you keep thinking about and not doing anything about? And start there.
And once you get those ideas, those thoughts, those patterns even, how do you get rid of them?
Well, then that's the part where we come back to that taking action. So now you've been inspired to look at these things, and they get heavy and they weigh on us, but these are the way to the new and fresh things that you want. And so you really have to make the space to deal with them. So pick one and start chipping away at the list with the mindset that this is getting me closer to what I do want. And then you let go of them so these new things can start coming in. So spend some time with the list, but then also spend some time really sitting with the new things that you desire and the excitement of those coming in your life. And that can motivate you.
So I'm going to try and use an example here, and maybe you can walk me through it. As somebody who has trouble, they don't want to get up and go to work, and every time they get in their car, they're frustrated with going to work. And how can they change that thought pattern? Do you replace that thought with something else, or attach a positive thought to that so that eventually it changes? How do you recommend getting rid of that thought and feeling?
Yes, because that means there's something about your job or your workplace that you're tolerating, but you're not doing anything to fix it. And we can't always change everything,
right?
But that's where you've got to get real honest and say, why am I feeling this way every day? And then it can just become a bad habit, and you're setting your mindset for the whole day. So you've got to decide, if you're choosing to stay in this position, what can you change in your job or your life, instead of keep telling the story that's keeping you stuck and weighed down.
And what are some good positive thoughts or perhaps affirmations that could replace that stuff?
First, you have to decide, for whatever reasons I am choosing to stay in this situation and be in this situation. So you want to see what about it. You want to see connected to feelings. This is making me feel this way, and then deal with the feelings.
I see. Maurielle Barr, thank you very much. Every time we talk, I learn.
Okay.
All right. Tell people where they can find you.
You can find me at MaurielleBarr.com and connect with me on social media, especially Facebook. All
right, Maurielle Barr, thank you very much. And I will reiterate what she said, www.MaurielleBarr2rs.com. Thanks so much.